Yesterday, I talked about the worst drugstore makeup that I have tried. For me, it wasn't a big deal because drugstore makeup tends to be cheaper. But when I spend my hard-earned money on products to find out that they suck and are just garbage, I'm gonna be upset. With that, I'm going to talk about the worst high-end products that I have tried this year and that I'm just infuriated that I wasted my money on. Welcome back to Vlogmas Day 5. I am posting a video every single day up until Christmas, so make sure you like and subscribe as well as turn on notifications so that you can be alerted when I post a new video. Today, I just want to roast this high-end beauty products because I'm so offended and upset that I spent money on it, and a lot of these I ended up not getting a refund, and most of these I ended up just forcing myself to use. So let's get into it. This first product, I am so upset because everybody and their mother has talked about how much they love this, and that is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I don't know what it is, but I'm one of the few people who hates this product. I looked at the price tag for the full size and
that's ridiculous.
I got the mini to make sure that I like it. I do that a lot with products that I'm on the fence about, that I haven't tried before, just because I don't want to waste money and then find out I don't like it. Like, at least it's less money that I'm wasting. And thank God I did that for this product because it was horrible for me. No matter what I did, I experienced pilling. It would also make a lot of my foundations look really patchy, and by the end of the day, it never changed how long lasting it was. I did a few comparisons to other primers, like half my face, and at the end of the day, the Milk side always looked worse. Not only is the formula just garbage for me, I know a lot of people love this product, but for me, I hate it. But the packaging is also stupid. It has like one of those airless pumps, so you will never be able to get the last amount of product in the container, which just seems like just horrible way of kind of getting a few more pennies out of the customer. And with what I've heard about Milk's shrinkflation, I just can't see myself purchasing from this brand. I've seen pictures of how the full size now used to be their mini, and it's like the same price as their full size.
And that's wild.
Same with the little blushes. I was going to get one of those, and then I saw a post of people saying what the full size actually used to be, and that's really just pushed me off from not wanting to give them my money. The second product is a Fenty product. I had heard so much about the Fenty line, how good their base products are, how they have such a great shade range, which isn't as important for me, but for other people. And I was really excited to try this product, and that is the Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation. And you guys, this was such a garbage experience again. I also got a mini of this, and honestly, I should have sent this back for a refund. It was just like everything that could go wrong with it went wrong. First off, it oxidizes so badly. It just looked like this orange nasty color on me. It was not cute. Even with like a foundation mix-in, it would still oxidize, and that is just so much work to have to put into a product that you have to do a mix-in every single morning. Like, I can do that sometimes, but not every day. This foundation was also super patchy and just pilled. I'm not sure like what I was doing wrong, but it would never like stay in place throughout the day. If I was able to get it to wear without it pilling, then it would just be patchy in a couple of hours. I also only wore this a handful of times because it was such a bad formulation.
And it broke my skin out instantly.
Like, it was the only new product I was using at the time, and I just got these large pimples just everywhere, just then like the night after wearing it. I was like, maybe I'm just breaking out, and every single time I wore that I would break out. So it was just a horrible product. I did end up just throwing it away, and I don't know why. I should have just tried to get a refund or something, but I did waste my money on this one. With that said, I have heard that some of other Fenty's foundations wear really well, and there are a few that I'm interested, like the Skin Tint. I think like the soft light filter one. I'm not completely I'm never gonna try one of their base products. I think maybe it's just that one, and these ones are also newer, so I'm hoping that they've kind of fixed that so it doesn't oxidize really badly. This next product is everything wrong with the whole clean beauty industry, and that is the Dime Hyper Glow Serum. Using this product just felt nasty, you guys. It felt so gross. It had this awful smell. It stank. Like, oh, it was so gross. And it was also like this piss yellow color. It was disgusting. And from what I've read, like stuff that's supposed to be vitamin C, if it's dark, that means it's bad. It is not a good product. And I kind of read that too late, but I kept using this. I was forcing myself to use this, and it was just disgusting. Every single time I'd have to hold my breath, and I was like, why am I using this? And I'm getting really tired of these clean beauty brands that push the whole greenwashing and the whole, we don't have chemicals in our products. Water's a chemical. So what do they think they're doing? What are their products made out of? What are they talking about? The funny part of it is that all the Dime products that I've tried, they smell like chemicals, and like I'm not on their bandwagon of ooh, chemical free, none of that, but it's just kind of ironic that that's what they're preaching and then their products literally smell like chemicals. So I'm not sure what they're doing with that, but I hated the whole experience of using that product. I also had a deluxe sample of their gel face wash, and I actually really did enjoy the formula of that. It felt very nice on the skin and it wasn't like overly stripping. But the same thing with the smell. It was disgusting. Like, it smelled like acetone and like gas, and I don't even know. It was such a horrible experience. I would have to hold my breath while washing my face for a minute. And it has just really turned me off from these clean beauty brands, and now like I avoid them like the plague. This next product was super disappointing, and that was the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Serum. I really wanted to like this product. I had tried a sample of like one of their moisturizers, and I loved that product so much. So I was kind of looking through their products, and the glass skin one really got me. They pulled me in because I bought it and it didn't do anything. And that product's not cheap. It's like almost 40 bucks, I think. First week or two, it did feel nice on my skin, and I do think that I was just kind of telling myself like, yeah, this is working because I had spent my money on it, but I really didn't see any differences. I will say that like it did add a little bit more hydration to my skin, but that's a serum. That's what serums are supposed to do. So if that's all it's doing, then I think they are really robbing you with how much that this cost, because it's not worth it. And you can get like a drugstore serum that does the same thing. Like, serums just add another layer of hydration. That's really it. I was just very disappointed in this product, and not that it was bad, it just didn't do what it advertised, which in a sense makes it bad, if you know what I mean. I still used the whole thing, and like it wasn't an unpleasant experience like those last products, but if you're gonna have claims of what a product does, it better do that. If you've seen my project panning videos, you know how long and how hard it was for me to use this product, and that is the Tarte Gel Eyeliner. This was just like a little mini that I had, thankfully, because if it was a full size, I don't think I would ever finish that product. I really had to force myself to use this, and I mean, some of it were more personal reasons, but some of it was just because the product sucked. So I usually don't wear eyeliner, especially like the stick kind. I'm just not very good at it, and it just takes too much time for me to do it properly, at least. But with this one, it was so stiff. Not in a good way where because it's stiff, I'm able to get a very precise line. It was quite the opposite. Like, it was stiff, but then I couldn't like get a line. And it always looked like I had rubbed my eye after putting it on. And that was right after putting it on. So I just had such a problem using this product where every time it would kind of be like confirmation bias, where it would be a bad experience and then I wouldn't want to use it again, and then I would use it and it'd be a bad experience. And then after a while, I had a decent amount left still, and it started irritating my eyes, and it was just like one eye for a while. So I was like, maybe like this one's irritated, so I stopped wearing it, and then I wore it again and it started irritating both eyes. So I somehow finished it. I don't even remember how, but I did, and I'm just so happy that it's gone. I think in the future, if there's a product like that, especially in your eyes and it hurts, I need to just like ditch it and just not use it, because
My eyes are way more important than
however much this eyeliner cost. This next product is another one that I really wanted to love, and it just didn't hit the mark for me, and that's the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm in the shade Universal. So I'm actually wearing it today as a primer for my makeup, and it's only been like an hour, so I don't really know like the wear test of it yet. But in the past, when I've worn it, it just, I don't know how to use it. I've looked on the website of like with the universal one, you can use as like a primer for your makeup or you can use it to set your makeup. And I've tried it both ways. It doesn't look great as a primer for all of my foundations. The one I'm wearing today, I think it looks good, and I had never done this combination before. But in the past, the ones that I've used it with, it doesn't look good. It starts to like not pill, but more just like lift up and then create like a patchy spot. So there'll be like a huge like part on my cheek or my forehead where there's just no foundation. And I'm not sure what it is. I've tried it with a brush, I've tried it with a makeup sponge, so I'm not sure like why it does that. I've also tried it as setting my makeup, and it just feels so oily. It eventually goes away like after 2 hours, but that whole time like it feels like there's just a layer of oil on my skin, and I can't stop like blotting my face. So I don't know if I'm just taking that off or what. I was just really let down by this product. I don't necessarily have oily skin. I have pretty dry skin, sometimes combo skin. So maybe this product just isn't for me because it is supposed to have like that oil control technology or whatever. But this just did not work for me. This last product is something I had to declutter because I could just not force myself to use it. And that is the Too Faced Lip Injection Lip Liner. I'm gonna have to take a look at what shade I had. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it was the ugliest lip liner color ever. I don't know why they thought that was a cute color because it was ugly. And I'm usually pretty good with lip plumpers. I've never had an issue where it hurts too much or that like it stings. I actually kind of enjoy the feeling of it. This one was actually so painful. I've tried the lip injection like lip gloss before, so I do know that that one is a bit more intense than others that I've tried, like the Tarte Maracuja one. The Too Faced one is definitely stronger than that, but this lip liner hurt. Oh my god. The color was like such a pale shade. It was like a pale beige color. It honestly gave concealer lips. But because it was so pale, the redness of like my lip line would overpower through the shade of the lip liner, and it just was such an irritating product. I decluttered this one so quickly just because it was just such a garbage product, and I was like, I'm not gonna force myself to use something that hurts that much. There's also some design aspects of it that I just hated. So like a lot of lip plumpers, it had like the little clicky part to get the product to come up. This is the lip liner, and then the tip of it had a flat surface. And I don't know about you, but what lip liners do you use that the top is flat? Like it was such a horrible design for it, and just that color too was disgusting. I got it in like one of the Sephora favorites kits, so I don't feel too bad about decluttering it or like that I wasted too much money on it, but I really do feel like they threw that in there just to get rid of stock, because there is no way that is someone's favorite product. So there you have it. Those are the worst high-end products that I've tried this year. Thankfully, it is a smaller list, and I will be doing a video on the best high-end products I've tried this year. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and make sure you like and subscribe. That way you can help support me and my channel. And make sure you tune in for tomorrow's Vlogmas video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!